Hi everyone, how are you? So, can you argue with the woman? Can you handle a woman's energy and emotions? We're going to talk about this today. So, a lot of men, really believe that if they can handle a woman sexually, even though they can't really handle her sexually also most of the time. Sorry to say that, guys. But handle her sexually is one thing, all right? Can you handle her emotions? Can you handle her actual divine feminine essence and power? Huh? Probably not. So very few men I've met who can do that. So we're going to talk about this today because this is vital. This is vital to create more sacred unions, to create more healthy relationships between men and women, to really understand each other. All right. So there are two things, man, that you need to accept. Just accept these facts, okay? Number one, the fear of the subconscious fear of the masculine is the fear of losing its freedom, the fear of disappearing within the depth of the feminine, within the abyss, within the womb. But that's really what you crave also the most. You always want to get in there. You want to penetrate the womb. That's the number one thing you think about every day, all day. So it is the deepest fear, but the deepest craving that the masculine has, all right, to enter it. This is number one that you have to accept. Your own subconscious fear, just the way women and the feminine have to accept their subconscious fear, which is the fear of abandonment, which is what we are dealing with all the time in your relationships. And that's when a woman is triggered, and you have to really have compassion for that fear, just the way a woman should have compassion for your deep fear. Okay. Number two that you need to accept. Women are different than men. Now I know this is a given, but sometimes you forget that. Sometimes we all forget that. Men are different than you. Women are different than you. So we are different from each other. We experience the world differently. We see the world differently sometimes. And we absolutely express ourselves differently within this world. Okay. So we feel it in a completely different way. So especially our emotional body. Okay. So once you accept that that a woman is different than you, you're already halfway there. And a lot of men kind of know that idea, but they don't accept it. They don't embody it. Okay. So accepting a woman for her feminine energy, and the feminine that she is, and not trying to make her into another man, into another one of your guy friends, because you don't want a man. Trust me, you want a woman. You're not going to be attracted to a man, okay? So you want her to express her emotions freely, without judgments, without fear, and without fearing that you are going to disappear. Because remember, her deep fear is abandonment. So that's what makes her attractive to you. And if you give your woman, or any woman around you, a safe, non-judgmental space to do that, to express her emotions, to be the divine feminine that she is, she will be able to do that in a healthy way and not feel like she has to defend herself and she has to be in a war with you and be a man basically with you together. So you want her to allow her to be the feminine, and you don't want her to be in a space where she has to defend herself from you, okay, where she has to defend her emotions from you. Don't create a war zone for your woman. Just allow. Now, arguing with a woman like a divine man is this, okay? When you argue with a woman, you do not need to solve a problem. I will repeat that. When you argue with a woman, you do not need to solve a problem. She's not one of your work buddies. She's not one of your brothers. She's a woman. She doesn't, unless she asks you directly, I need you to help me solve this problem, in whatever words. Don't solve a problem. Don't say anything. Just be present. Just be present and show her and make her feel and make her know that you are there, no matter what. Even if she's yelling and she's angry and she's upset and she's crying and she's whatever, being dramatic as you call it, allow it. You need to show her that you are a steady, powerful, divine masculine energy. Remember this channel of light, this steady rock, no matter what she goes through and what she does, okay? This is the masculine. This is the feminine. So the feminine wants to know that she's got a strong masculine present. She yearns for your presence more than anything else. And when you do that, when you just are present with her, fully present with her, she will trust you more. And what happens when a woman trusts you? I spoke about it almost in every video that I ever had. She is going to be able to be more in her divine feminine. She's going to surrender more into her divine feminine and to you, okay, as her masculine. She wants to trust you that way. A woman craves for a man to just hold her in every way and to be able to just relax next to him. She will have orgasms, better orgasms. She will have more frequent orgasms, and she will just trust you. And guess what? Also, you will have way less arguments, okay? So try that. Because the reason she has an argument is because there's a fear underneath or a trigger that she's going through. And when you are creating that safe space for her, she won't need to argue anymore. She might feel her emotions and express them, but you let her. And when you let her do that, it goes away really quickly because she had the space to express them and she feels safe to express them. That's very important. So another thing, I want you to, when you get to know your woman, obviously, and this needs to be in a relationship because not every woman is the same. So you need to kind of get to know your woman in time and find the way that calms her down. Okay, I'll give you an example. I dated this guy in Italy once. Amazing man, just beautiful soul. And every time, I got not even like angry. We didn't even argue, but I got like, I was a girl and I was upset at something, but whatever, I was in my zone. He just was there standing, looking at me, smiling. And then he came and literally grabbed my ass and laughed. He grabbed my ass and smiled, but he smiled in a way not to dismiss my feelings. He smiled in a way is like, I heard you, I'm here, and I got you. And he kind of grabbed my ass and it made me laugh immediately. It changed my mood immediately. And I felt heard. I felt seen. I felt that he was there for me. And then I felt like he held me physically. He actually held me, but he held me. Even emotionally, he just was there. He didn't judge me. He didn't try to fix me. He was just there holding me. So find the way that works for your woman and for you, okay? To kind of release the tension, because when she's in that space, there's tension in her. She can't relax into her divine feminine. So you want to help her get into her divine feminine, okay? Into her body. You want to help her back into her body. So touch is very helpful for most women. Just find the touch that works for your woman specifically, okay? So when you are, with your male friends or at work, you need to solve a problem. Don't solve a problem with your girl. I'm going to repeat that. If she is expressing her emotions, don't immediately try to find a solution and no, you need to do this, you need to do that, no. And also do not say the words, calm down. I guess, no, don't ever tell a woman when she's feeling her emotions to calm down. No, I literally had a man recently who said that to me and I walked away and he never saw me again. Do not say that, okay? So eye gaze with her, be with her, touch her, listen to her. Don't say anything, just listen and be. And when it's time, you approach and you hold, okay? She wants to feel your presence. She needs to feel your heart. She needs to feel your divine heart. If you just act, and pretend to listen to her and pretend to be there, that's not going to work. I promise you that. She will feel through it. She wants to feel your heart. She wants to feel your open, vulnerable, loving heart towards her, okay? With no judgment. Hug her, kiss her, and then allow her feminine fire to burn. And then you, when she's done, you come as the water to kind of calm the fire down with love, okay? Not with trying to control her, but with love. And you cool her off with that love, with those waters. You cool that fire that she is, but you also remember to respect that fire because really you love that fire. That's what men crave. Men crave that feminine fire, all right? But we need your water. We need your we need your coolness, but we also want to be respected and to be seen and to be allowed to be our feminine fire, because you have to understand when a woman expresses those emotions like that and it scares you and she's being dramatic, men don't understand the work that a woman is doing subconsciously. She's constantly, women, we are transmuting energies. We are literally like a sponge sucking away all the energies from everyone and everything around us. And it's really difficult, especially in a world that's created for masculine, for men. So really find that compassion in your heart and that understanding, and understand again the feminine fear of abandonment, and just let her know, I'm here. I'm here. I got you. You can scream, you can yell, you can be crazy. Obviously, if she's a horrible person, don't be with her. But you know what I mean? Like, allow her, and then be that divine masculine for her. It will help her, it will help you, and it will help your relationship and connection, and it will help humanity at all, like just generally. Also, when you're healing another woman, you're healing all the women, because we are all connected through our wombs. Okay, it's very important. And you're connected to your brothers through your heart, and you're giving an example to other men around you on how to deal and how to handle and how to be a divine masculine man around women. So I promise you, if you do this, your woman is going to worship you. She will worship you, and she will feel so safe with you, and you guys will have great sex also. That's a bonus. So I love you so much. I hope this helps. I'm a priestess of the temple. I am a servant of the mother, and I pray for the awakening of all men and women on planet Earth. Thank you.